Alright, welcome back everybody to another episode of City Skylines. In the last episode, we were just kind of waiting to get some money up, and I actually had sat down and let the city run for a little bit, just changed a few things, got everything up and running. So now we're making pretty good money. Well, I mean, we have good money, I should say. So we're about $1 million right now, which is good. So we should be able to get the freeway going. A couple changes I made. I think there was only one. Oh yeah, I put a fire station down here because I found out that these like to catch on fire. So, and then this actually caught on fire once too. So, I don't remember where. There it is. No, it's not. Well, I don't remember where. There, right there. Okay. So yeah, they would have to come down all the way through here, fight through traffic, come across the freeway, fight traffic, and then come over here. So it was just taking too long. Almost lost one of these. So that's when I decided, you know what, let's just put in the extra fire station. So, but yeah, so we've got enough, so we're going to start building the freeway out, and then we'll see what we're at after that, and we're also going to try and build the next interchange over here as well. We'll just kind of see how the episode goes, and kind of go from there. So, oh yeah, I did this too here, because it was just traffic. It helped a little bit, not much, but a little bit, so I think we'll be fine for now. Yeah, so we're just going to come up to here. We're going to do something kind of unusual, I guess would be the best word, but I'll show you what we'll do here in a minute once we reach this intersection. As you can see, we have a huge amount of housing demand, so once we get this freeway done, we'll definitely move on to one more, right? Yeah, perfect. All right, and then we'll move on to doing I'm trying to think of how far they only need to go up to there. Then we'll start working on the other stuff as well. So we're gonna have, I don't know if we're gonna be able to squeeze that into there. And then one more. I just like doing that because of the amount of space it takes up, but we may be able to, we don't really have any frontage roads, so this side we could probably get away with doing it a little bit closer. Let's just do this for now. It's just gonna kind of run through everything, but it's gonna be okay. So we can kind of lay it out at the very least. That's, you know, we just need to get it laid out so we can kind of start doing this. So put it there. All right. So that should be fine. All right, and that should be fine. The hospital will move. Let's go ahead and just move it to this corner, and then we are also going to widen out this road too before we at least a couple squares down, because I can see the traffic on this road already, so we need to take care of that now. Alright, so let's go ahead and start deleting some stuff here, and we'll come back and fix it later on. So that road's gonna come like right there, so about right where this road is, it should be fine. So let's go ahead and run that across like that. So hopefully this is gonna be enough. I'm hoping that if not, we can take out a loan to kind of help out, and then we could of course just do just like a simple workaround until we get some more money up. But we should be fine. We should be fine. So this is gonna be the only one that's not going to be an overpass. So you'll see what I mean here in a second. Oh, I forgot we need to redo that bridge. We almost need to redo this one here too. Let me go and delete it till there, because we're going to need to elevate that anyways. Let me go and delete that just a little bit. This whole bridge needs to be redone, I think. Yeah, it goes down a lot lower, that's right. Okay, let's redo that. Alright, so as you can see, I don't know what that was about, but alright. Let's do that. Let's see here. Let's see if we can fix this to look decent. Something like that. Ooh, that's a lot higher than that one now. Yeah, because that one also comes down. So should we redo that one as well? I don't know. We might redo that one later, because that one's fine. I just don't want to spend... I mean, this shouldn't cost too much, but I just want to make sure that we have enough, because the digging out part is definitely going to cost a fair good amount of change there. So we'll see. Ooh, is that coming up at all? I think that's fine. So this one's gonna dip down by 6, this road here, and then this is gonna come up by 6. So yeah, let's come down to there for now. Let's do that. That might be a little bit of a waste of money, but I just kind of want a marker to kind of know where things need to go to make this work. So I think where we kind of left this road is kind of a good spot to work with. So let's do that, and let's grab this guy. And let's do that. So that's gonna be right there. So if we do like maybe right here, because that's kind of, because this road here is kind of like the edge of the freeway as well. So that kind of gives us a little bit of a marker. We almost need to go back just a little bit more. I really hate to say it, but I think we do. Is that building on fire? It is. So it's not gonna be happy with us for doing this, but oh well. I've actually never done that to a building that's been on fire before, because normally can't delete them, so we'll see. So that's ground level, so 2, 4, and 6. So we come down 6. That should be a nice little slope. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Kind of a little weird to do, I guess, if it's on the next to the river there, but oh well. So for now, we're just gonna do that because I don't know exactly where I want it to come back up on the other side. I want to make sure there's enough room to do the on and off ramps and everything like that. So, and then I'm thinking, so it's gonna come up 6, so it's gonna have to come down. So I'm thinking probably right about in here is where we're gonna start, because the next road's like right over here. Okay. I like the end of the cross street. So I'm thinking right about here is where we'll start the, I mean, we could start it sooner. We do have the slopes and everything that we can do. We'll start it there, and we'll see what that does for now. I do know that each one of these is about 2,000, so hopefully we'll have enough. We just need to do this little stretch in here for now, so definitely want to make sure we get the most for our money right now. Try to be a little bit careful. Alright. I think we'll be okay though. So that'll be where it starts to come down below ground level there. And then we'll do, it won't look legit right now, but you know, we're not gonna do this all at once. I mean, there's just no way. So we're gonna take it a little, one step at a time. So I actually kind of want to bring that back just a little bit more, maybe about right there. Yeah, let's do that, just to make sure. Okay. And then we can delete that. So, okay, so what this is going to do, what this is going to entail is we're going to delete that. So what it's going to entail is this is going to have to come up by 6. But we're going to base that off of right here. So 2, 4, 6. And it's going to try and stay, it wants to try and stay as a bridge the whole time. How does that look? It looks alright. I feel like we need to start that back here sooner to make it look right. It might look even worse like this now, but we'll find out. So we're going to go 2, 4, 6. Alright. I mean, that's going by 2s, right? Okay, good. I always forget to check that because that mod likes to do that to me sometimes. It'll just be like, oh yeah, now we're going by 1s, or now we're going by 3s. Usually I can tell when it's going by 3s, but sometimes it's hard to tell when it's going by 1s. Yeah, I wish we could put pillars in the middle of those avenues. That would be cool, but we cannot. So we're going to stick with that for now. And then we'll come down to here, and we're gonna make sure that is on. And let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks, or ooh, that does not look very good. Alright, not sure why it's trying to do that. Maybe we should do this. Let's do this. So we got this area to mess around with a little bit, so let's let it do. That just all needs to be like that. It's pretty close to that road, but that looks alright. Yeah, that looks alright. It's not perfect, but it'll do. So, and then we'll take this and we'll come down to there, and then let's make sure it does a nice gentle slope. So yeah, basically, in all, it comes down about 18 meters or so, because that's about 12 below, I believe, and then we were already up 6, so hopefully that'll be okay. Alright. Just making sure that was all lining up. So now we gotta do this other side here, which is going to be fun. Alright, so let's do home, and let's let it try and decide again. So, oh, I unpaused it. That was not good. Alright, so 2, 4, 6. How does that look? That? It looks alright, but not great. Alright, let's try that again. Let's make sure we're good on money. Oh yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. So we're gonna come up by 2, 4, 6. Alright. Yeah, that looks better. That actually doesn't look too bad. And then we're gonna come straight across. Go right about there. No support in the middle, but nothing I can do about that. And then we can come down to about ground level there, and we're gonna make it full on just grade, because that just looks great. I mean, matches up perfectly. It looks like it should. Yeah, I like that a lot. Alright. And then we'll come down to ground level. We're below ground level here. And that looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So that one comes out a little bit better of an angle too, I think. That one kind of almost seems like it drops down, but I'm not going to mess with it too much right now. I don't really feel like messing with it too much right now, so. So yeah, let's do that. And then we got these guys here. So like I said, this is not going to look perfect right now, but there's not much I can do about it. So yeah, it's going to look not legit, but oh well. I did bring that far enough. Okay, I did. Okay. While we have that there, just so we can line this road up properly, we're gonna use this guy because that's what it's gonna become. So I don't think it's gonna come straight across. It's gonna come something like that, and then come across from there. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Can we get a thing in the middle? No, that angle's just not having it. I need to see if I can get that mod back in that lets you change the pillars, because if we could change the pillars, then we could get away with that. But it's not letting us. I wonder if we turned it just a little bit more, if it would let us. One more? Can we get one more? No, that's way too far now. I'm pretty sure that's where we had it before. Let's just try. Yeah, that looks a little bit more. Maybe we can get it with that. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and then we want to make sure to go to that. Yeah, that'll let us. Okay. It's a little bit more than I wanted, but it's gonna have to do so I can get that pillar in there. Alright. Alright, so we'll figure that out as it goes there, and that one's all good. Alright, so this one, yeah, I'd say right about there would be good. Because I want to make sure it's low enough too, so that way we can get the, on and off ramps. I'm just wondering if that's going to be 2. We might need to go just a little bit further. Get rid of that. Let's move about there, and then come up to ground level. We got a little bit more room on this side anyways. We're not constrained by buildings right now, so we might as well make it good from the beginning. Make it easy on ourselves, that is. Alright, so let's go ahead and change direction of this all the way through. Oops. There we go. Alright, so we're going to leave it 2 lanes for right now. We don't need more than that. That's fine. Let's go and delete this road now. Alright. There we go. Ooh, try not to delete anything that we need or don't need to delete. I meant Alright, so what we're gonna do here is grab this guy and this guy. Let's grab that there. Okay, so let's go ahead and start from back here. Yeah, because it's gonna have to come down a little bit too. So how does that look? That looks alright. That looks pretty good actually. Can we get it to line up properly with this here? That looks decent. Yeah, that works. This one's gonna be a little odd, but I think it should be fine. Don't do that to me. I see why it was doing that to me though. So something like, oh yeah, because that's coming down to ground level, or down to this level here. That's right. Okay. Just want to make sure that we have enough room to get another ramp there. We need to find that point. Let's see here. Is there's that point? Because that looks good otherwise. Is there a point where it meets up, where it can meet up and it wouldn't cause a problem? I mean, what we can do is we can do, whoa, hello. Okay, we can't do that. But we can do that, and then we can actually fix it. Okay, like so, and then we can fix that. That's not too bad of a fix. This game is weird about intersections on slopes, and I can see why. It's hard. It makes it very difficult. So do that, and then that. So that looks better. It doesn't look perfect, but it's about as good as I can get it. And that comes up. That actually comes up a little too high, but I'm not gonna mess with it too much right now. There's just no point. Not right now, anyways. So now this off ramp. Do we want it to come into here and then have an on-ramp here? That might actually work out pretty good in our favor. So we could just do an on-ramp here like we normally would, and then we have the off-ramp come up and actually curve into there. Which I think could actually add some nice look to it, and it could help traffic, or it could make things worse. I'm not sure on that yet, but it really could go either way. So let's start by building this part here. Oh, I thought I had it and it didn't stick. No, that's not what I wanted at all. That's why I usually kept it a little bit more out. That's why. I knew there was a reason behind it, but I didn't trust myself to find out. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and make sure that that's not going to tunnel. Okay, that looks alright. Is that too close to that? I think it should be just about fine. So what then I'm going to do is delete that section. And we're going to come up to ground level. It's going to tear right into those people's houses, but you know what? That's okay, because that looks good. That actually looks... I like that little bit of a curve there. That looks really good, actually. Again, I don't know how this is going to do for this intersection, but we'll find out. Right now, this is just going to be kind of a weird ramp anyways, just because that's going to end up being sunk down, so that's going to need to be redone anyways. So right now, there's no need to do it. This one, though, I kind of want, yeah, right in here. Alright, so we'll slightly curve it in, we'll do that, and then we'll do that. So that should look pretty good. Yeah, that looks really good. And then we can do, coming off of this side, but again, it's going to have to just be kind of a temporary type thing for now, because there's not much we can do with what we have. So we got that, So now we just need to get this side, and then we're pretty much done, which is good. And we've officially got the freeway going in this city, which is a big step, especially with the amount of traffic and stuff we've been seeing on these roads. Now, did that come up? It did a little bit, yeah. So it comes all this way up and comes back down, so I don't like that at all. Alright. So let's fix that. Alright. So I think we'll do about that same area again, but we'll come down a couple of them. So that just brought it down to level. So that's not very good. So that was 2, 4 maybe? Yeah, that looks better. We can make that work. Let's just try and come like that, because we're gonna have to also come off of that. So that's a little too close. We almost need to... We almost need to come off of that just a little bit, so... 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 5, because I bet you that'll look better. Yeah, that'll look better. So just kind of trying and getting it as far away as we can is kind of the goal here. Let's not do that. Let's do that though. And then we do need to make a bridge out of it. Wow, that was pretty terrible. It was pretty bad. Alright, let's try that again. That was still pretty bad. Okay. Kind of figured this was going to happen, but I wanted to try it anyways. So it needs to come up and match that before it actually intersects, or at least get close. It was a little bit farther, but than the off-ramp, but I think that looks alright. Yeah, that looks good. I mean, how's the slope on that? That's good. Look at that. Ooh, it comes up a little bit more than it needs to, though. I see what I did there. Okay. Yeah, because I was following that, and it's actually a little bit higher than it needs to be, because that's what we made to make the bridge. So I see why that happened. That looks better. That should be a lot better. Yeah, so it all meets up right there at the end. That looks good. That doesn't look very good, but we can fix that. Yeah, I've you know, as you play this, you kind of learn the little workarounds and stuff to make things work for what you're trying to do, because otherwise you just go crazy with some of the stuff that happens in this game. Alright, well, that still doesn't look very good. Alright, let's go back to here and grab that and do Shift S. That looks better. Looks better. And then I think we need to fix this side. Yeah, we need to fix this side. Hopefully it'll still look like it did. Wrong button. There we go. It's like, why isn't it? Oof. Yeah, this mod likes to do that to me a lot. Even though you have the smooth slopes thing, whatever, turned on, you still have to end up turning it on and off a couple times to make it work properly for you. Those on and off ramps are kind of close, but you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. Just not going to worry about it. We're going to do that. Might as well just do this. That may become a problem later on, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Just the amount of traffic and stuff coming through here is not going to be a huge deal with it, so should be fine. That looks good. So we can come back and do the line stuff later on, but I'm not going to do it right the moment, because now that we have this, we can actually expand out the city a little bit. But we need to widen out this road, and then this road a little bit too. And it's not just also traffic, it's trying to just make sure our services can get around quickly and everybody can get around quickly too. This road, we are going to make it... Yeah, we are going to make it with a grass median. And we're going to do that. And then this road, we're going to come down to there just for now. Also here, let's do just a stop sign there. We can leave the stoplight there, of course. That guy can be deleted. There we go. So these guys are going to have to rebuild back again. What a surprise. I'm going to leave housing along there. I'm going to delete it off of there. but I'm gonna leave housing along most of that road there. And alright, so that's good. So now what we can do is we can start expanding out the city a little bit to kind of get all this going. So let's see here. Let's go to here. Let's start doing this. You can see I built around the edge a little bit. That was me just trying to see if I can get some more tax revenue and stuff coming off of these guys. And it worked. I got a little bit more, but not a huge amount. I think we could make this. Do I want to do that, or do I want to leave it until we get... I'll leave it until we get the freeway done over here. Is that one just... should that one just stay at its beaten path like that? Kind of thinking it should. And I'm thinking this guy could kind of come across the freeway like right here. Should be low enough by then. And as we get it later on, we can smooth out the edges and whatnot. I did download some mods to get the walls done, like you would see on a sunken freeway like that. I don't have to mess around with those. I have not really messed around with them too much, so I don't know exactly how to work them. All right. So that did not line up. So we'll keep that going. We'll build out the grid here. And let's keep this going. So we should get we should be able to at least get through most of this demand here. Is what I'm hoping. Because if we can get through most of it, then that'll help out a bunch. And get some more people in here. Now we don't have to really worry about it. Well, we still have to worry about it, but we don't have to worry about it as much as when we had just, you know, roads like they were. But now we should actually be able to handle it a little bit better. Alright, let's make sure all these come out far enough like this. Oops. Let's try that again. There we go. Oh man. I swear I'm not doing that on purpose. Alright, there we go. That was weird. What is up with me doing that? Let's try that again. Okay, we're on the last one. Don't worry. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, we do have a little bit of a trash problem per se, but I think that might go away with doing the freeway like we did too. Just because, I mean, it was very difficult for them to get into here, so the way we have the trash set up, so I think it'll help. I didn't want to delete the full thing, but okay. I guess that we're gonna be redoing this. Is that? Yeah, that actually lined up pretty good. Look at that. I thought that wasn't gonna do too well, but look at that. It did just fine. That's perfect. Look at that. I wouldn't say perfect, but pretty close. Alright. Yeah, that's kind of what I was wondering. I think what I'm going to do... Well, that could almost become another major road right there. But I think for now we might block trucks from using this. That could become our next like main thoroughfare right there to get across the city. I don't know if I want to do that though. If I do that, that could work. I mean, it comes right by the hospital, so it kind of makes sense. But what I was also thinking is, for people wanting to get on the freeway this way, you know, we could just do a quick little slip road. That could look pretty good. So we might do that. I'll leave that be for now. And then I'll give another nice little way through here. It's kind of close to this one, though. I'm not sure. But I think this one might end up coming down a little bit lower anyway, so it might help. I don't know. Let's see how traffic's doing there. So, Yeah, we didn't need nearly as much money as I was expecting, but I wanted to make sure we have enough, because if you don't have enough for something like this, I mean, it's just, what's the point? So, we definitely didn't build this area for future right now, but that's alright, that's alright. So, what was I gonna do? Alright, so that's for that, okay. And then that's that. Oh yes, so I was gonna do some vehicle restrictions. Alright, so let's go ahead and just block trucks from going down there. Just to kind of try and force them down this road. Hopefully they won't come down here and come down to this road. Which I kind of have a feeling that they'll try to pull, but we'll see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's just see. Yeah, there's a lot of cars getting off there, I was noticing myself. But there's quite a few getting off here too, so that's good. And I mean, they've only got that way to go right now. There's nothing built over here on this side of the freeway. We'll be getting there shortly, but not right now. Alright. We did fix the zoning over here, right? Oh, no we didn't. Alright, we may turn that into commercial too, I'm not sure. We ate through the residential demand pretty quick, so... Yeah, they're still having a garbage problem. Well, we'll figure that out. We'll probably do some zoning, or not zoning, districting over here. What I would like to do, probably in the next couple episodes, is work on building a little bit of a town, maybe over here, and then maybe build one like over here as well. Just little suburb type, small little towns, add-ons to this here. Because this city, it's about 7,100. I think it was about 8,000 when I was trying to build with the money, so I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but so what we could do is make this 3-laned right here, but we don't need to right now. What we can do though, and what I think we need to do, see, this is only going to help for two directions, but it's going to help nevertheless. Actually, I kind of like that configuration. But no, I think what we'll do is... I kind of like that configuration. What I was thinking is having a lane dedicated for each direction. So, one for left, one for right, one for straight. But, I kind of like having the double right, double left as well. So, you know what, let's leave it for now. Let's see if they all start just sticking to one lane, like a lot of the times they like to do with that kind of stuff. Then we'll work on that, but right now it should be okay. We do need to fix that. Let's do that real quick. There we go. That looks a lot better. So that looks pretty good. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. Nice little sunken bit. Yeah, it'd definitely look a lot more genuine if we can get some, wow, there's a lot of cars getting up there. If we can get some, like, retaining walls and stuff going as well, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. As you can see, they're all kind of sticking to the one lane. That's what I was kind of afraid of, but I just did that too. There you go. I just kind of did it too, so it might take a little bit to get everything under control. We can get away with doing a business here. If we ever do that slip lane, then that business is pretty much screwed, but you know, that's not part of the master plan yet. They don't even know that something like that is gone through our thought process, so they're all good. But yeah, that you can definitely tell that probably makes sense to become kind of a more major road. And when we do, then we can open up truck traffic, but right now we don't need to worry about it. There's a lot of people getting off that exit, so. And the next exit's going to be this guy's, which I think is just going to come straight across, so that should give enough room at least for on and off ramps on everybody's part. So that should allow pretty smooth transitioning. So really, we almost didn't need to widen out the road because I didn't even really think about how I was going to be laying this out. Most traffic is going this way. This is almost our next road that we need to kind of think about widening out. The only problem I can see with it is this hospital. Hopefully there's, you know, hopefully this little notch and everything in here will be fine with the slip road right here, or this on-ramp right here. Hopefully it won't be too much of a problem. So that was a pretty simple highway right now. As we build it out, of course, it's going to become a whole nother deal, but Right now, it's doing just fine. Yeah, we're at about 8,000 people, so that's good. The budget's looking good. What's there? Yes, fire station, that's right. So let's go and build one. Not that guy. Let's go and build this guy over here. Maybe out this corner here. I don't really want to disturb that business, so maybe like right over here, and then we can kind of get rid of whatever that, yeah, that square right there. So at least that'll give fire protection, a little bit better fire protection on the side of the city. We almost need to build one more, which we could. Maybe up here. I don't know if we'd get water up there. At least get some fire protection going in the city. We don't want it to burn to the ground, so that's doing good. And schooling, we don't have any high schools yet, which may be a problem, especially when we come to doing some offices and we need some more skilled people. So let's go ahead and, whoa, I didn't even realize I downloaded that. Nice, okay. Let's go and put down a high school. Let's go and put something down like this, so should be fine. So we could probably fit that guy right there, yeah. So what I'm thinking is off of this main road here, maybe like right here. Yeah, that looks pretty decent. Nice. There we go. Yeah, it's been like non-stop rain here, so that's pretty crazy. Alright. So now we should have high school. It may not be very much, but I think it's actually doing better than the elementary school. A little bit. Just a little bit. We only have 2. So we'll leave that to me for now. We're not going to worry about it too much. 8,000, and they're still building it over here. We probably could get away with putting down a park as well, just to make everybody nice and happy. But that's just more money as well. Okay, I'm just kind of waiting for morning rush hour 2 to kind of see how this area fares with that. Let's see, I think that's a park. Yeah, so that's a playground. Let's go and put a nice little playground, maybe like right in here. Kind of just take over that person's nice. That's actually a really nice house. I kind of feel bad for. Oh, can I get down to ground level and see it before it? That's not it. Before it deletes. Where'd it go? Nope, it's gone. Well, that sucked. Yeah, the camera's been kind of weird lately. Like sometimes, especially if you try and get down to ground level and you try and do it over a building, and then you move a little bit and you think you're out of the way of the building, it still kind of messes it up a little bit for a second or two. It's really strange. Alright, so we got that, we're gonna do some housing development right here. Kind of sucked to live next to the highway like that, but you know, oh well. Got a lot of commercial demand just out of nowhere again. What a surprise. Wow, look at the amount of cars that were coming out there. That's crazy. But traffic overall is doing pretty good on here. This intersection and merge is doing pretty good, so that's good to see. I think also I did, yes I did. I don't think I did that on camera. I'm pretty sure I did that off camera. This merge here, because what they were doing is they were merging and they were doing their normal merge. You know, they go to any lane they want, and it was just backing up traffic in every direction, which was just, it was not working out. So I think, yeah, with the amount of money we spent, we should be able to just do another overpass here pretty soon. So I'm pretty excited about that. And then that'll curve down and be kind of next to the river here. What I was kind of thinking, I don't know exactly what I want to do yet, but maybe making a port type thing over here. But then if we build any crossings here, they're going to have to be a little bit higher up. Like the Harbor Bridge stuff that I did in the original city I was building for here. So I never realized that it kind of drops down into the ocean here. That's actually kind of cool. Alright. We could almost delete that stuff out there. Okay. So that's good. And I wonder why no one's wanting to build in that plot. I was like, what office is this? I've never seen this before. That's the high school you just plop down. Alright. I think this hospital was a little overkill. Yeah, it definitely was a little overkill, but it'll be there for when we need it. Wow, look at the amount of traffic. Okay, we need to get dedicated lanes because they're just... that just make it easier on everybody. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that. That is brand new. I was wondering what that was. That threw me off earlier as well. So we can actually turn off from allowing people to cross, which is awesome. That's something I've been wanting for a long time, because the problem is like when you build these freeways and stuff out and then you try and do the time lights, you still have these crossings here, which make it very difficult when doing the time lights. And usually I just ignore it, but it still causes traffic because these guys are going while there's turning traffic or something. So this, I'm not sure what that sign is for. There's a U-turn, obviously. There's switching lanes, crosswalks. So that's... wow, okay. I like this mod ever more. So that... yeah, because I thought it was weird. I saw an extra button. I was like, what is that exactly for? And now I can see. Okay. I can see clearly now. Alright, so this is going to go straight across. Right? And then this one's going to be for this way only. And this is going to be for this way only. So this should just kind of split people up and allow it to work a little bit better. And hopefully people making rights will go in the right lane and people going straight will go straight. But there's a ton of traffic going straight. It's just backing up onto the freeway. That's crazy. We almost need to widen out that road already. I didn't realize that that would cause that much traffic to be going down there. That's pretty crazy. That's just... but I mean, it makes sense. I mean, that is a very easy access to everything there, so that's good, I guess. Alright. So that's good. Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see that new addition there, so hopefully sticks around. And I noticed that the rush hour mod now works a lot better even when I'm not in offline modes, so it doesn't crash as often, so that's a nice change. Alright. Yeah, I need to get that mod installed again so I can change lighting and all this other stuff. I did download... oh, I don't... here it is, right here. This guy. I almost want to put... I can put one like right here. I'll put one like right here. No? Right there. I'm going to put one on this side. Yeah, do they actually light up? Are they lighting up? I don't know if it's lighting up. Huh. I don't think it's lighting up. Well, that sucks. Oh well, I was really hoping that they lit up. Yeah, I did download quite a bit of new stuff. Got some new stuff for RICO, and what is that? I don't remember downloading that. Huh, like a tunnel of some sort. Well, that's cool. I don't remember downloading it, but okay. Alright, so that looks good, that looks good. And that just looks so bad, but we'll fix that later on. Just pouring down rain right now, so I think I'm gonna go in the episode there. We did quite a bit, and we got the city growing as well. What's your problem? Multiple problems. Alright, we'll try to figure those out later on. Are we running out of power again? We were running out of power. I was wondering that. So that's something we'll definitely have to look at in the next episode. So, as always, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like the series, go and check out all the other videos I've done on it. If you have any questions or just want to leave a comment, go and leave those down below. And as always, thanks for watching.